So if you didn't already notice, today is an Ariana Grande inspired tutorial. How's it going, simpletons? If you're wondering, no, I did not grow my hair overnight. These are extensions. This ain't my hair. I wish it was. So most of Ariana Grande's pictures are very vintage, very Super 8 film-like. It's as if she took them with a Polaroid. A lot of her pictures are also black and white. So I'm going to show you a few different options on how you can edit like Ariana Grande. So this is the photo that I recreated from one of her poses, and I'm going to mimic the edit in this tutorial today. So the first thing we're gonna do is tune image. So I'm gonna brighten the picture. I'm gonna add a little bit of contrast, teensy bit of ambiance, and up the highlights and shadows by a little bit as well. I'm going straight into grainy film. So if you look at the picture with Ariana, you'll notice that it's super grainy. It looks like she took the picture with a light source or flash. I took my picture during the daytime, that's why there's no shadows. So we're just gonna ignore that fact and keep going. I'm gonna use my favorite filters within grainy film. So I'm gonna start with X04. I'm gonna add more grain than I normally would. And I'm gonna decrease the filter to about 40. Then I'm gonna go back into grainy film and use X03. So I'm going to take away the grain and add just about 20 of X03. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is go into curves. So we're gonna start with a luminous curve as always. I'm gonna up the highlights, midtones, and shadows to kind of mimic the flash that she's using. So Ariana is super tanned, but she's not burnt like a lobster like I look like right now. So we're gonna fix that with the red curve. So right now I'm trying to mimic Ariana's complexion. Her skin tone is more on the yellower side in the shot. I'm gonna play with the green and blue curves, especially with the midtones to kind of mimic that. Last thing we're gonna do is play with the RGB curve. So I'm gonna lower the highlights and up the midtones and shadows as I normally would. All right, so now that we're done with that, we are going to go into white balance. So I'm going to carefully play with the temperature and the tint to get similar tones to Ariana's picture. So I'm going to up the tint because there tends to be a lot of pink tones within Ariana's shots. And I'm also going to up the temperature to make my complexion more tan. Now you're feeling a little bit extra like I am today. Because I didn't have a hair clip on me, I'm just going to use double exposure to add the clip that Ariana's wearing onto my head. So voila, like magic. All right, so after a few additional adjustments to the brightness and white balance, this is the final shot. So this is before and this is after. If we compare it to Ariana's picture, I think we're pretty close. So that's one way you can edit this picture if you're feeling a bit moody. Ariana tends to play with black and white, so we can easily make this by going into black and white. And I'm actually gonna choose the dark tone and adjust the brightness and contrast to my liking, and voila. Now, if you wanted to get more of that Polaroid effect, that's really simple as well. So I would go back into grainy film and choose the L01 filter, get rid of the grain because we've already added it into the shot. You can toggle the strength of the filter to your liking, and if you wanted to take it one step further and add some dust, you can do that again by going into double exposure, choosing a dust PNG and adding it on top of your photo. So in this case, I chose the default mode and I adjusted the percentage of the filter to not make it too heavy or obvious. And then I went back into undo and view edits to erase some of the dust on my body. And voila again. So those are a few different ways that you could edit like Ariana. If only Snapseed can make me sing like Ariana, but can't have it all, can we? Please give this video a thumbs up if you loved it. Leave a comment below on other types of inspired edits you'd like me to make. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Simpleton family and make sure to hit that notification bell. I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Okay, bye.